Hello and welcome back to Bethany Alexandria. I am your host and reader, Thelia. A warm welcome to our new viewers and subscribers. And to our returning viewers, thank you for your support. Without you, the numbers would not be there. I see you and I appreciate you. This is a reading for the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio, this is a series of readings that I will be doing in a series called 909 after the Tarot reading. The date of this reading is January 5th, 2025. Let us begin with a protection call before looking at the energies coming out for your collective Scorpio. In the name I am that I am, Jesus Christ, I call to my I am presence to flow through the I will be presence that I am and give this call with full power. I invoke the protection of our mighty angels and archangels assigned to us to answer our call. We also call upon our ancestors across all dimensions and time-space realities who are enlightened and love us unconditionally. Thank you for these messages. Scorpio, here is your reading. We will begin this reading, Scorpio, by looking at your energies, your current energies at a soul level after having experienced a tower moment. Let's see how you are feeling at the present moment. Just making a bit of adjustment here. Okay. Angels, guides, archangels, what messages do we have pertaining to how Scorpio is feeling at a soul level after having experienced a tower moment? A tower moment, Scorpio, is a moment of upheaval that you would have identified having experienced in the recent past. This is a moment that brings about much enlightenment, oftentimes attached to the revelation of secrets or information that we were otherwise unaware of. These things were hidden. A lot of times these are things that people keep in their subconscious. These tower moments bring about radical change and transformation. You're being called at this time, Scorpio, to evolve and make a decision in relation to some negative situation in your life, from which you need to pull back your power and change your perspective of what you're telling yourself here. Next, we have abundance, security, focusing on your money. It is possible that you suffered a loss here, that you may be in a place where you need to trust the universe and its ability to, in addition to all that it has done for you and others in the collective, to continue to do so and to improve that doing as you align this feeling of embodying abundance in your life. Next, we have letting go of cycles that have come to an end for you, Scorpio. And igniting that passion and desire within you to focus on those things that feed your soul. Regarding this tower moment that Scorpio recently experienced, at a soul level, at a higher level, spirit guides, What can you tell us about the divine's view of this Tower moment that Scorpio recently experienced? What can you tell us of this Tower moment? Something here could be involving an official person. What can you tell us here, Spirit, about this Tower moment that Scorpio recently experienced? We have divine sensuality. So this is in regards to a balanced approach to how we show up in our erotic expressions, how we carry out our transactions in romantic love situations, unexpected income. Someone could have possibly decided to side earning an income with the access that they gave to their body. This could have been something that someone was guided towards. We will take a deeper look at that for you in a bit, Scorpio. Let's take a look at this time to evolve. Why does Scorpio need to look at making decisions? There's something here that you need to fight for. That really is your birthright, Scorpio. That you know that you have some difficulty or blockage with receiving here. Why does Scorpio need to evolve in their decision making? You need to adjust your attitude possibly. With divine sensuality here too, it is possible that you need to adjust how you go about transacting with your creative energy in a sexual context. Why does Scorpio need to now focus on embodying this energy of abundance in their lives? Why is Scorpio being called to focus on embodying this energy of abundance and securing their financial security? Because of some forcing here, Scorpio. You forced the matter of some kind of abundance here. Very well, of course, this would be attached to this Tower moment. Why is Scorpio being called to embody this energy of abundance? Why is this experiment, this forcing, this pushing here? We have main female. You could be the main female, Scorpio, here in this situation. Were you transacting? Were you entering into transactions to receive money? Why is Scorpio, after this Tower moment, being called to embody this abundance, to be creative again? You are being called, Scorpio, to let go and release resistance. What is this regarding? The time that it takes to become aware, to sit in contemplation and solitude, Scorpio. Why is Scorpio resisting the time needed to sit in contemplation? We have endurance. You may be feeling burnt out at this time, Scorpio. Why is Scorpio having a hard time with this resistance? Why are they needing to endure? This could be tied to work, Scorpio. It is possible that you had to let something go with relation to your occupation, or you are being called to endure the time that it takes to work out letting go of this resistance that you have in your energy when it comes to holding back and making some change here, to have closure and getting back to an attitude of gratitude. Tell us about this passion that Scorpio is holding at a soul level. This desire that they're being called to live through. It is very possible, Scorpio, that you are going through an awakening with the fire here and your wings being scorched. You may be having a lot of tension, neck pain, back pain. What is this passionate desire that Scorpio is being called to embody at this time that will feed and invigorate the soul, that will infuse joy into their lives? This passion, Scorpio, requires change. What is this change that Scorpio needs to be open to? This could be moving, Scorpio. This could be physically moving. This could be changing how you go about doing something. What is this energy that Scorpio is being called to embody? What you say, how you show up, change the way that you speak, the way that you summon things. This could be external as well as internal dialogue. The things that you choose to acknowledge. Are you doing glass half full or glass half empty? Do you know which one you are? Tell us about this need for Scorpio to change the way that they speak in relation to things that are true desires that they carry. Are you downplaying something that you're passionate about, Scorpio? What you say to people. It is also possible, Scorpio, that you're being called away to a certain kind of change that you are being advised by Spirit not to share your passions, to keep something hidden at this time. I feel as though there is, you are being called into the sacredness of invocation and the use of the throat chakra. Okay, now we're going to take a look for you, Scorpio, at this tower. Divine sensuality, unexpected income, and guide. Tell us about this tower moment that Scorpio experienced that's tied to the getting of some unexpected income here. We have running away in their fields, putting on a show, don't want to hear it. Somebody was fulfilling a fantasy. Tell us about divine sensuality, unexpected income. So there is an element of some form of intimacy here, Scorpio, in your energy in relation to this tower moment. And we do have manipulation here when it comes to your abundance and security. I'm getting that this may be tied to, but I mean, it has to be. But the tie may be a more direct one. Was running away in their fields, putting on a show, fulfilling a fantasy. Someone here has done the most in this tide of the drama. What is tide of the drama? Some kind of recording here is coming out, Scorpio, about some fantasy that you may have explored for money. Someone is looking into something here. What other messages do we have for Scorpio? What other messages do we have for Scorpio? Tell us about this energy, this divine sensuality. What is investigating? What is recording? Investigating. What is recording? Investigating. It is possible, Scorpio, with this guide here and this unexpected income, that you could have been pressured or influenced by friends or someone that you trust negatively to exchange your sacred sexual energy in exchange for money. And this is coming out. We have 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. There was some impatience here and a neglectful attitude when it came to perfecting something. What is investigating? King of Cups. Someone is looking into how someone gets money here. Investigating 8 of Pentacles, King of Cups. The Hermit. This could involve an earth sign. What is this 8 of Pentacles? What is King of Cups, the Hermit? Someone could be hiding here from an investigation. Page of Pentacles. Because of something that they did to explore a financial opportunity. What is the Hermit, Page of Pentacles? The High Priestess. Something that was hidden. That's in your energy, Scorpio. That's tied to your divine sensuality and exchange for money. This thing that was a part of fulfilling a fantasy. Did someone encourage you to sign up for an app or enter into a clandestine relationship? Like a sugar daddy kind of relationship, maybe? Let's see a little bit more. Can you tell us a little bit more about this High Priestess? What is the High Priestess for Scorpio? What is the High Priestess for Scorpio? The Troll. What is the High Priestess for Scorpio? It is possible someone could have been observing something here without you knowing, Scorpio. We have Nausea in reverse. This could be someone here in your energy, Scorpio, that you don't necessarily care for. What is Troll, Nausea? What is Troll, Nausea? Oh, wow. That's a lot. It's getting a tad warm. So when we asked about Troll, Nausea, we got a lot of cards. Someone here is hiding that they did something here exchanging their sacred sexual energy for money. And they've been trying to get over some nausea here because of a foreign entity that is playing on how they look bodily here. What is the Hermit, High Priestess, Troll, Glow, antibody issues? Someone is not doing well. Someone has contracted something, it seems, because they were catfished. What more can you tell us about this situation? Further to this Tower that Scorpio recently experienced, for which they need to make a decision on how they go about securing abundance, letting go of resistance, and their attitude to keep at things and stepping into change. We have intimacy bonding. What is intimacy bonding? The Scorpio who recently suffered or experienced a Tower moment. We have heartbroken, shattered. What is heartbroken, shattered? Music inspiration over some kind of information here on sound waves. You could be hearing songs, Scorpio. Heartbroken over messages that weren't sent. Someone here is unable to communicate to someone. I was about to say, Scorpio, that this may also be you going through heartbreak and listening to some kind of inspiration here. It could be music, it could be podcasts, it could be live entertainment. And here we are going no contact. Why are we silent? Further to this Tower that Scorpio experienced. Why is there silence? Further to this Tower that Scorpio experienced. Someone was getting a room, exploring pleasure elsewhere. This could have been with a professional, with someone in a white collar job. This could have been an upscale hotel. What is silence? Getting a room. Tantric sex in reverse. So this is no longer continuing, but I'll just leave it that way, I guess. Well, it is possible too that someone here got a room, but nothing happened, especially considering that this showed up. What is getting getting a room, tantric sex in the challenge? Someone here knows what's going on and is watching the tea. Who is watching the tea? In relation to this Tower moment that Scorpio just experienced or recently experienced. Who is this that's watching things go down when it comes to this fouled relationship and this Tower moment? We have Nine of Pentacles. There's an energy here that has been, or Nine of Cups. What is Nine of Cups? What is watching shit go down, Nine of Cups? Somebody here feels kind of smug to me in the energy. Yep, watching someone lose something with the Eight of Cups, having to walk away. Wow. Ooh, I feel somebody got snaked here with this. Look at this. Look at this Nine of Cups. Watching possibly you, Scorpio, after juggling, having to walk away and abandoning the 8 Cups. What is the Nine of Cups, 8 of Cups? And you may be unaware of this Nine of Cups person. What's the Nine of Cups, 8 of Cups? Because of heartbreak. So, Scorpio, in your energy regarding this Tower moment, it seems that there is an energy here of living with the repercussions of the consequences of our decisions when we enter into clandestine contractual dynamics where we're putting our body on the altar, where we use our physical body and our sacral energy for the generation of finance through intimacy and sexual practice, that sometimes this can go very awry. And oftentimes the people that will call you or be there pumping you up are the same individuals that will hang your dirty laundry to dry after a situation. So now, Scorpio, there is a call here to make a decision in fighting to receive, and with energy field adjustment, this could be fighting for the right to receive reinstatement to your good name. It is possible that if you are the party who is tied to this decision to step out, who is the catalyst of this Tower moment, that you may have suffered some kind of slander and gossip. Why is high honor, receptivity, energy field adjustment? It is possible, Scorpio, too, that if you were wrongfully accused, if your name was being drawn through the mud, that you are being exonerated here. What is high honor, receptivity, energy field adjustment? High honor, receptivity, energy field adjustment. There was some caution here for you, Scorpio, regarding some bad choice, regarding the potential for something to blow up in your face because of some bad decision that you made from a place lacking in emotional intelligence, and now you're having to check yourself about it. Spirit, what messages do we have for Scorpio to assist them in making better decisions when it comes to how we show up in love relationships? Why is Scorpio being called to mature, to employ greater emotional intelligence? Why is Scorpio having to check themselves? Because you're in denial, Scorpio. You're not seeing something clearly here. Why are you in denial, Scorpio? Tell us why, Scorpio, in denial. Because you refuse to accept or fully understand. You refuse to accept the complete understanding that is there in the power of owning your beauty and not making any apologies for it. It is very possible, Scorpio, that you have an alternate view when it comes to intimacy and sexuality, and that you may have taken a freer approach to intimacy in the past, but with this guide here and this falling to shit, it's high time that you make some assessment here with regards to how about, if this is how you identify, there is a call here for you to change how you go about doing things. Yes, you must radically accept yourself for sure, because this acceptance I see is tied to how you feel about yourself with energy field adjustment. What else is Scorpio not seeing? Not accepting? That you're falling apart? Being a water sign, Scorpio, following this tower moment, you could be very deep in your feels. You could be telling yourself that things aren't as bad as they are. But there is deception here with regards to that. What is falling apart into pieces? Now there are external influences here, Scorpio, getting involved. Why is the police involved for Scorpio? Why is the police involved here for Scorpio? Tantric sex. Because of this situation. Okay. So Scorpio, we have a clearer understanding now of why things played out the way they did and what's at the root of it for you. You are being called to reassess how you go about showing up, the level of honor that you will require in your relationships moving forward when it comes to your sexual partners and your intimate relationships. Let's take a look now, Scorpio, at this abundance and security, this focus on money, and the energy of manipulation that we realize here that has had some very negative consequences for you. Experimenting with your creativity. And with the dolphins here, I am connecting that to this caution that was ignored. What other messages? This recording is coming up again, Scorpio. If you're gonna do you and do it solo dolo. When you involve others, it's no longer a secret. What is this recording? What is this recording in relation to? Well, we already know what the recording is, Scorpio. Falling apart. Again, falling into pieces because of wrong decisions. Any more messages, please? It's time, Scorpio. You gotta move out of that energy now. It's time. It's time. What messages do we have, Spirit, for helping Scorpio reassessing and reassessing how this energy of manipulation that they have allowed to take whatever this is away from them. What is this? Manipulation. Did you manipulate someone, Scorpio, maybe? If you're a masculine. This could be a masculine that that could have manipulated a feminine by taking advantage of her sacral energy. We have freedom. What's game over freedom? How can we help Scorpio embody abundance with being free? Being self-determined here. Scorpio, if you wrestle with an alternate expression when it comes to intimacy and sexual choices, a part of the root of liberating yourself is self-acceptance as well. What is game over freedom? How does Scorpio move through this manipulative energy here? Any other messages to adjust your expectations, Scorpio? What's freedom? Expectations? By assessing what's important to you. Freely dig, Scorpio, into the wealth of everything that you have to offer. In order to release yourself. What other messages? Spirit here wants you to free up yourself so you can tap into some wealth here. There is an expectation, Scorpio, when it comes to abundance and security that you carry, but there needs to be an assessment here, because as you can see with this manipulative energy, it will be cycles of getting trapped or finding yourself roped into situations where you're falling apart and having to start over with the game over here. Next, we will look at letting go. Letting go, time out, endurance, occupation. So now we're looking, Scorpio, at you being honest about what you really want. There is something here that you desire that requires great change. And in order for that to happen, you are being called into, I'm hearing the school of word magic. When it comes to a community here, it is possible that you're also being called to speak more boldly when it comes to your passions. What messages, Spirit, do we have for Scorpio? What is change? Song of the Siren community. I feel this is kind of self-explanatory though. Change the way you speak to people, the way you communicate and articulate about what you're passionate about. Making this change by crossing over and bridging the gap between your heart with trust when you are faced with these situations of icy goodbyes. I'm hearing, Scorpio, that you're being called to resist the need to gossip about whatever this situation is. I'm not entirely clear about what the entirety of your actions were in this. What is crossing over? I say goodbyes. Spirit wants you to be compassionate. And if you have just experienced an unpleasant situation with someone, you are being asked to season your speech, to quench this fiery energy that you may have for retribution, to settle the score, to have the last sting. The power of the tongue, Scorpio. The power of the tongue here is what your abundance depends on. I am seeing that you may be taking some time to really assess how you speak and the ways in which you manipulate others, or the ways in which you've allowed others to manipulate you, depending on your situation and the role you played in all of this. That was a very to the point reading. Very clear, I think. Thank you so much, Scorpio. This is your reading. I hope you found some guidance to help you as you transition through this Tower moment, that you'll find greater footing in how you show up, how you represent yourself, how you secure your own security, where you put your trust, how you respond to caution or messages from the divine when it comes to manipulation in your energy. You're going through radical transformation, and you're being asked to weather the storm by committing yourself, taking your time to endure and to perfect. This will help you in letting go. If this situation is tied to someone who's wronged you and you're still feeling super emotional about it, you are being called to be mindful of your speech here. Instead of focusing on others who have wronged you, if that's the case, focus on establishing vocal building blocks for the future that you wish to establish for yourself moving forward. All right, that's it. Thank you, Scorpio, for your time. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your like and subscription. And until next time, see you. Bye for now.